Okay, so you should have watched a video yesterday on sum and difference identities. Um, so this is a shorthand way to, instead of writing all four of them, you can write it this way. So all it's saying is sine of A plus B. So this plus is on the top. So when you go over here to the formula, you go to whatever's on the top, which is plus. And then sine of A minus B, you would do sine of A cosine B minus cosine A sine B. And then the same down here. Since the plus is on the top, if it would be A plus B, then you would go over here and then the minus is on the top. So that would be part of your formula. If you don't like it that way, that's fine. You can use the ways that you have it written down. So I just wanted to show you one example of how these actually work. And the good news is that I am doing one of your homework problems. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so as soon as you see something that says cosine or sine of an angle plus another angle, you automatically know you're going to do the sum and difference identities. So let's look at this one first. So we have the cosine of alpha. You use theta and alpha, and this one's beta. You use those for angle variables, I guess you would say. So we have alpha plus beta. So we have cosine. So we go to cosine. We go to plus. And so we're going to rewrite it like this with the minus sign because it was plus, so that's on top. So we are going to have the cosine of A, which is alpha, times the cosine of B, which is beta. And then, so we're doing plus. So plus goes with minus. So minus sine of alpha times the sine of beta. All right, so we did that one. Then, find another colored pen here, which I can't. Okay, so this goes here. And then, so all of this, and then minus, this in parentheses, minus this one. So we have another cosine, but this time it's minus. So we are going to do this one, except for we're using this minus sign, which means we're actually going to add them. So we will have cosine of alpha times cosine of beta, and then plus, so plus because this was minus, so we go up here, the minus is on the bottom, so we do plus because that's on the bottom, sine of alpha times sine of beta. And this, that in parentheses, is this one. Okay, and just because I don't have enough room to write this, that's the only reason I'm not going to write that. Okay, so let's go ahead and simplify this. So I'm going to distribute this negative. So we will have cosine of alpha times cosine of beta minus sine of alpha sine of beta. Okay, then minus cosine alpha cosine beta, and then distribute this negative to this plus sign, so minus sine theta sine beta. All right, so let's see if there's anything that we can cross out. We have a positive cosine alpha cosine beta. Oh, and we have a negative cosine alpha cosine beta. So these two things are going to cross out. And then we can rewrite negative sine of alpha sine beta, and then another minus, so minus sine alpha sine beta. And then we want this to equal this up here. Okay, so if you have, this is similar to like negative x minus x. So that's the same as saying negative 2x. So this is the same as saying negative 2 sine alpha sine beta. And then I can take this, bring it down. So that equals -2 sine alpha sine beta. Done. So the sum and difference identities, they are really just, you take your angles and you plug them in, and that's about it.